recording the meeting. I'm recording this thing. All right. Pretty simple. G of x equals 3x squared minus 5 over 4x. What is g of negative 2? So I'm going to replace x with negative 2. So we'll write this as 3 g of negative 2 equals 3 times x squared minus 5 over 4 times x. Instead of x, we plug in negative 2. So I say negative 2, and then we do order of operations, right? PEMDAS, no parentheses. I mean, parentheses is already simplified. Exponents. So I say negative 2 squared is 3 times 4 minus 5 over 4 times negative 2, negative 8. PEMDAS, exponents done. Multiplication. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 5 over negative 8. Now, you're supposed to divide before I subtract, but you have to solve the top before you divide, right? This means division. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7? Yeah. Equals 7 over negative 8, which is negative 7 over 8. You guys get that? Bruce, I can do that. I'll get that right on the test, Sensei. Okay. There's that. Number 1. Get that one right. Why did I say positive 7 over? Is it negative 7 over 8? Yeah. Okay, negative 7. Negative 7. Negative 7 over 8. It's negative 7 over 8, right? Okay. So negative 7 over 8. Okay, time for review. We're just reviewing the test. That's all I'm doing. Okay, what's the difference between this and the one we just did? Because a lot of us got confused. Is this the same? The whole function is equal to 0. Exactly. F of x equals 0. It's almost like saying y is equal to 0. So you just say this. 0 equals 7x minus 3. Just make sure you notice that difference, right? You only notice it if you, it looks kind of the same, but it's different, right? So then you just solve for x, add 3 on both sides, and that's it. And I divide by 7, solving for x. And then check your work, make sure it's right. X equals 3 over 7. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let me know if I'm going too fast. After you're done with this, I can go back if you guys need. Let it go. Let it go. Can't stop. How does the lyrics go to the lyrics to the Frozen song? Is that what that's called? Yeah. Lyrics to Frozen song. Lyrics to Frozen by Madonna. Oh. Oh, is this it? Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let us go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you're gone away. Sorry, I hit that one off, kind of bad. Way. We used to be the best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Is that what she said? Elsa says, go away, Hannah. Hannah says, okay, bye. Do you guys want to see the other one? Do I need to go back? No. 3 over 7. Is that what I said? What did I say, 3 over 7? Yeah. Checking my work. Do you want to build a snowman? Find the domain and range of the graph. So you all have a graph that has the domain and range. Now, you can do it 2 ways. I don't care. I'll show you both ways that you want. So the domain is the x. this way, right? I start at -4 and I go to +4. So I could write it like this. Domain, ink, ink. You don't even need to put that. Why? Because domain is X. If you have the X in between, you know it's domain, right? It's equal to both of those because there's no open circles. Okay? Range from here up, right? It starts here, even though this is it. You can see it starts at 0 and goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 0 to 4 goes from 0 to 4. What letter do you put in the middle? Y, and then you put the monsters, right? Or you could do it in set notation, which basically looks like this. You got to list it as domain. You could go, it's equal to -4 to +4. You can put it like that. That's fine too. And then the range. But if it's equal, you got to do the square blocks. Range goes from 0 to 4. But you have to list the domain and range for that one. That's another way you can do it. Either way, I'll accept. Wait, oh, is the problem going to look like? It's going to be a graph. It's not going to look like that. It'll look a little different. Wait, say it again. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. Either one, it could be. I can hear it all in. You're going to apply, you're going to, your ears. Yeah. October 14th. Finals are October 14th. Finals. We're taking finals in this class October 14th. So the two ways you can write it. Am I going too fast? Okay, graph the function below, list the domain and range. Okay, first of all, what's the vertex, homies? 5, 3. So we'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And then, right, we're taking the square root. And some people are saying, hey, you should draw a table, Sensei. X, h of x, and we only want it, right? Square root of 0 is 0. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 2? Well, it's like 1 point something. It's a fraction. The square root, you want to find two numbers that multiply and equal that number. So we're not going to get square root of 2. Square root of 3? Square root of 4. 2, because 2 times 2 is 4, right? That's why 2 is hard and 3 is hard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, those are the numbers I want to use. So I go over 1, square root of 1 is 1. Go over 2, square root of 2? I don't know, 3 and 4. 1, 2. And I think that's as far as you guys were able to fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Oh, I went up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Should be right there. I think it's my eyes. I was making all these mistakes in my last classes. I think I'm getting old. I refuse to wear glasses. Huh? Because, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. I think if I wear glasses, I think my wife will leave me. I'm just joking, she. No, it's just so like it'll be too much. I have to carry. I'll lose them. I don't know. I'm just I'm lazy. That's the only reason. I'm lazy. Is that a good excuse? Yes. Except for me, not for you guys. You guys can't be lazy. You have to do each problem 4 times. Don't be lazy. I'm telling you, list the domain and range. What's the domain? This way, this way? Yes. 5 to what? Infinity, x, monster, and you don't do an equals with infinity, right?
Never.
With infinity, never ever. Because it can't equal infinity unless you're Buzz Lightyear or Chuck Norris. He counted to infinity twice while he was dividing by 0. Took him only 15 minutes. Count to infinity twice. Huh? I'm not Chuck Norris. Huh? You want me to show you? I can't count to infinity, so no. I can't show it to you because he goes in a different dimension. It's weird, like Star Trek. You know how they go like warp speed? Or like Star Wars, you know how they go hyperspace? They're not really going light speed. They're really just going in another dimension. And then they just end up there. That's what Chuck Norris does. He's like, and then boom, he's like infinity. And you're like, oh, you'll blow up. No, I said no, you can't. I already said no. Range is what? 3 up. 3 to infinity. Y equals, not equals, unless you're Chuck Norris.